Rhea 15, sexuality. um, when about 12, 13, 14, I started liking the girls around, try to get their attention. Also at 14, 15, in high school, very little to no success, in fact. And desires kept growing, but again, without any foreseeable chance to get anywhere. I'm thinking now that were we to have escorts, prostitutes, announcements, publicity, and ads, so it would have been much different. Like it is, only at about 19 or so, I finally had sex. Even when entering university, I was a virgin, and we went on for practice on trips to the northern part of the country and then to Petroshani, a place some 300 kilometers from here in the mountains where miners are. And I remember there how frustrating it was, because we did meet some willing high school girls in one episode with Rauhi, the aforementioned in another episode, doctor in geology today, and my pupil. So I had to teach him whatever I could. And here he was much more experimental. In fact, he was by that time already married with a son, I guess, married with a bus control or something, a woman weighing half a ton. I'm not sure. I'm mean now, and I'm not slim myself, so it's a bad case of lack of modesty and humility, but whatever. So Rauhi philandered. We went to these dormitories, and things were getting hotter and hotter, but no happy ending. We also went to Petrila, a place in that same neighborhood where we met again some apparently willing girls and women. And I remember that was a very high pressure and sexual tension, if you will, because we were having some fun under pressure in the house of this guy who had porn pictures all over the world, and he had an extraordinary collection of porn magazines, and I don't know why. And I was, my head was about to blow off. But again, it didn't happen. When it did, as I said, I was again about 19 or so. After that, it would be difficult if I ever come to the cities to see how I can, no chance to remember, but how I can put into some format extraordinary number of experiences, which is not to say, wow, how great. It's not. It's confessions here, also a way, an effort to try and analyze, and this is a bad aspect. Having been under pressure for so long and with no result whatsoever, as opposed to people who start at the age of 13 or I don't know, an urge was to do something about it once it happened. And it happened, I remember, in the first stages in all kinds of promiscuous situations with all kinds of nutcases and ugly characters. I would be scared to see them today or so, plus to anticipate, and some who were really off the rocker, and perhaps also under pressure in communist days where you couldn't channel your tensions anyway. You didn't have freedom, but you could have sex, so to say. And there was this one who had sex with me, then sex with Adrian, my cousin, then with another cousin, Razvan, and then with his brother, Livio. I mean, true, not in the same room, or God forbid at the same time, but still, in a period of, I don't know, a few weeks, she did it with all the male members of the family she could meet. I mean, if she could meet the guy from Craiova, or I forgot his name, another cousin, who knows who else, she would go for it, because it was clearly not a case of we liked, and then as it happens I like also your friend who happens to be your cousin, and then okay, or the third we meet also. It was a case of need to complete the whole available list. Well, we will need to get back to this later.